Absolutely. So, though the parade here concludes at Kartavya Path today, the celebrations do not end. As we saw those happy faces, excited young people, today with the understanding that India has come a long way since it became an independent republic, with a lot of hard work, dedication and wise leadership from many quarters, we know that we still have a long way to go to ensure that the constitution we adopted and whose adoption we celebrate today takes on true meaning for every Indian. But yes, we have a lot to celebrate too. A young population positioned to accelerate economic growth, a vibrant democracy where the constitution guides and shows us the way, and an inherent belief in unity that will always bridge the differences and diversity. The President's bodyguard have arrived here to escort the Supreme Commander along with the chief guest for today's parade back to Rashtrapati Bhavan.
As we reach the culmination of the 75th Republic Day Parade, all the officials standing in line. We now see the President's bodyguard presidential carriage moving forward to position. The 75th Republic Day Parade is not just a spectacle. It is a reflection of India's journey over the past 7 decades and a glimpse into its future aspirations. Cries of Bharat Mata Ki Jai resounding in the atmosphere as the presidential carriage moves forward. And the President, escorted by the Prime Minister and other guests who were seated in the special enclosure, coming down the steps to acknowledge the presence of the 3 chiefs, the Chief of Defence Staff, the Defence Minister, and other dignitaries who are present here. Everyone waiting to see this spectacular.
And that brings to a close Republic Day 2024. India's 75th Republic Day parade has just come to an end. It's been an absolutely spectacular 90-minute display of military regalia, Nari Shakti and weapons. It was a pretty foggy day in Delhi, but not enough for that flypast to be totally invisible. There have been occasions in the past when the flypasts have been totally clouded by the fog, but not this time. President Macron, Indian President Droupadi Murmu, who will be hosting a banquet for the visiting French President later today. Prime Minister Modi, who hosted the French President yesterday in Jaipur, now getting ready to leave from the venue. This is the Kartavya Path venue, where the rest of the day will continue. There are other items on President Macron's agenda. We'll have to see now whether the Prime Minister takes some time out with his French guest to spend some time waving to the crowds. It's something that the Prime Minister has done before, after they see off President Droupadi Murmu. Will that happen? Let's wait and see. Protocol departure protocols taking place at this point of time as the President
of India, the
bids
Supreme
farewell
Commander
to
of
the
the
Defence
Armed
Minister,
Forces,
the chiefs of the armed forces
ready
and
to
other
depart
dignitaries. You can see
from
the
the
Vice
venue,
President of India
along
also
with
in
Chief
those
Guest
pictures,
for
Jagdeep Dhankar.
today's parade.
As per the protocol,
President
it is the
of France.
President who will leave first, followed by
And today,
the other
as President Droupadi
dignitaries.
Murmu leaves the saluting base,
Great amount of fervor
carries
there
with her
in the crowds. The
the
spectators will be the last ones to leave once the dignitaries have, and this is of course for security
showcasing
reasons.
India in all its myriad colors, forms,
President
and
Macron will be
strengths.
hosted at the Rashtrapati Bhavan
An
later
aspiring nation
this
on the
evening
move.
by President
A
Murmu.
country coming into
Here
its
she is
own,
getting into a horse-drawn
learning
buggy with the
and
President's
growing.
bodyguard
and
as she
yet at
gets set
times leading
to
with
leave
knowing.
from the
Capable,
Rashtrapati, from
paradoxical,
Kartavya Path
and
and
vocal.
heading back to the Rashtrapati Bhavan. The President's
Not very
bodyguard, the
describable,
ceremonial
but yes, very
regiment
relatable. In fact, in
at
India, our
Rashtrapati Bhavan,
similarities
now
make us
taking
one and our differences
the President
make us strong.
back.
And as we conclude our 75th Republic Day celebrations here on Kartavya Path, the thousands who came to see the parade go back home, we once again wish with all our warmth Republic Day greetings. It's a day of celebration. The President's bodyguard now getting the command to position themselves to the right and the left of the buggy and escort the dignitaries towards Rashtrapati Bhavan. Warm smiles, warm feelings, and a warm sense of satisfaction. So all those who got out early in the morning seem very content. Yes, it was worth it. Yes, it was worth it.
This is the President's bodyguard, the regiment,
to
the
see India,
horse regiment
a resplendent
that now bids
vision,
farewell
a
to the
slice
Kartavya Path as it makes its way back to its barracks at the Rashtrapati Bhavan. The ceremonial regiment is a full circle. It's the regiment that begins the Republic Day parade and also the one that draws it to a close.
इस वर्ष गणतंत्र दिवस के हमारे खास मेहमान फ्रांस के राष्ट्रपति श्री इमैनुअल मैक्रों के साथ कर्तव्य पथ से रायसीना पहाड़ी की ओर राष्ट्रपति भवन की ओर समारोह पूर्वक प्रस्थान कर रही हैं, जिन्हें एस्कॉर्ट कर रहे हैं प्रेसिडेंट बॉडीगार्ड के जोशीले जवान, रेजिमेंट के कमांडेंट कर्नल अमित बेरवाल अपने घोड़े ग्लोरियस पर, राष्ट्रपति महोदय के दाहिनी ओर और बाईं ओर अपने घोड़े पर कर्नल रमाकांत, लेफ्टिनेंट कर्नल रमाकांत यादव, राष्ट्रपति जी की बग्गी की अगुवाई अपने घोड़े अर्जुन पर रिसालदार सुंदर सिंह तंवर कर रहे थे। देश के उपराष्ट्रपति श्री जगदीप धनखड़, उनकी पत्नी श्रीमती सुदेश धनखड़, माननीय प्रधानमंत्री श्री नरेंद्र मोदी, रक्षा मंत्री श्री राजनाथ सिंह, राष्ट्रपति महोदया के प्रस्थान के बाद एक के बाद एक गणमान्य अतिथि समारोह स्थल से प्रस्थान करेंगे। उपस्थित जनसमूह उत्कंठा से अपने अपने स्थानों पर मौजूद हैं, जिन्होंने देश की समृद्ध
The President of France has departed from the venue. Jagdeep Dhankar, the Vice President, now leaving from here. He will be followed by the Prime Minister himself and then the other dignitaries. All of this follows an order of protocol. The President first, the visiting Chief Guest President Macron second, the Vice President of India third. It will be the Prime Minister next, followed by the Defence Minister and the Chiefs of the Armed Forces. All of this happens according to the departure and arrival protocols, all of it administered by security personnel on the ground.